China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich. Bing, bing, bong. $1 million. Bing, bing, bong. It's Rubio. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. And by the way, bing, 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 bing. I love China. Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. How can you not love China? Bing, bing, bing.
Are you mic checking right now? What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a great week. Welcome to the Coffee Casuals and Consoles podcast. What up, chat? So today we have a really fun show planned for you guys, and we've got Supersonic Station with us. You want to say hi, Super? Don't yo.
What's up?
That's the wrong voice. Do your crazy voices.
Oh.
You're fired.
You don't know the power of the dark side of...
Whoa, how did you get music in that? That's pretty cool.
I'm talented.
All right, and then we have the Butcher van. I was going to say the Butcher of all vans, but that's kind of weird. But chopping them
Everybody
up.
watch out if you're a van owner.
Yeah, every time when I drive a van, I total it.
I fucking hate vans, dude, so go ahead. Butcher them all. You want to say what's up?
Butcher all the vans. What's up, people? How you doing?
They're doing phenomenal. And then we have Crispy La Bamba. Crispy La Bamba.
Crispy La Bamba. Ooh. Stick. Hey, I'll stick it.
Crack is whack, my dude. Crack is whack.
All I need is one day and I will dominate.
Stick.
And then we have Xbot 448. I'm like, who the hell else do we have?
We who? Where? I hear he's a fraud.
You know what? I heard he's a fraud too.
He's got a gear around his head. He's having trouble thinking right now.
He usually does.
He's waiting in line at GameStop for Battletoads.
How did I get a cog in my icon?
I don't know.
How did I get a cog? What's going on, everybody?
It's witchcraft.
Do we have topics today?
No.
Oh yeah.
No, we never do, bot. You know this.
All right. We're freestyling today on CCC.
Hell yeah, we're always freestyling. What's up, chat? How's it going, everybody? I saw UK Daz in here. Moggs, hello. Stinking Corpse, hi. I didn't get to say hi to you. I saw JT Gamer, a couple other people. Butcher Van, Supersonic, I don't know what they're doing here. Portal Player, what is going on? So anyways, guys, before we talk about some topics, since we skipped it last week, I want to know what you guys have been playing this week. But I don't want to hear anything that has to do with sticking, okay? So we're going to go with Supersonic Station. What have you been playing this week? VR?
So I did play VR last night. I played Farpoint. It's freaking epic. I love it.
Farpoint?
Yeah, you get to use the aim gun, and it works very good.
And you fart?
Don't fart.
Girls don't fart. That's gross.
Yes, they do. It's worse than guys' farts. I promise.
Yeah.
And you're never gonna believe this, but I finally beat Ganon on Zelda Breath of the Wild with John Thomas help and
my kid beat
Crazy
that 10 years
Gamers help.
ago. But that's
I looked at how many hours I put in that game. It's 70 hours. That is my game of this whole generation. I love that game.
Farpoint is one of the best PSVR games.
Good,
Portal
man.
Player's a VR player. Woo! One of us.
Portal Player. Yes, one of us. It's freaking epic. That aim gun is so cool. Borderlands 2 in VR. So good with that aim gun.
Very nice.
Firewall 0 Hour. Awesome with that aim gun.
Cool story, bruh. Crispy La Bamba, what did you play this week? And he's gone.
Ears.
He's cutting out. Yeah.
No, he's right there. We hear you now.
I think he's talking about himself in the third person.
Yes.
Crispy?
Am I there?
You're here.
There
Say words and things.
What have I been playing? What do you think I've been playing? I mean, come on.
You've been playing PUBG again?
He's been
PUBG.
replaying
PUBG
50
is
minutes gameplay Death Stranding over and over again. He hasn't even played a
Lord
game.
have mercy. That freaking Death Stranding. I don't even know what to say about that. I wish I was on Next last night, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? But in all seriousness, Gears, you ever boot up a game and you go, man, this game makes me want to play it as soon as you boot it up. Like,
Nope.
the chorus, the music, it's like dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Sounds like
come
a
on,
creepy
man.
porno.
You know, oh yeah, just for you, Van.
Wow, wow.
Here we go. What else did you play? Anything else? I know you don't have much of life.
No, of course not. I work a lot.
I hear that.
I work a lot like you, Mel. You
Uh-huh.
know.
Story of our life. I do have some really important emergency information. One of the twins came up to me and he said, "Do you know they have an Oculus without wires or something or a computer? I don't remember."
Hey, the Quest is the best-selling hardware on Amazon.
Well, before we go on with your guys' games, I was sitting outside with one of the twins and we were doing a birthday list. Because their birthday is next month. And, one of them, I was like, how about a new gaming headset, like a mic? He wants a Nintendo Switch. And I was like, nope. And he said a whole bunch of crazy shit. And I was like, absolutely no. And then he said an Oculus Rift. And I was like, dude, no. Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
I was like, you need a gaming PC to run a Oculus Rift. Well, can I get a gaming PC? I'm like, no, I can't afford you kids, damn it.
The point of that story was he asked for a whole bunch of stuff
But we could
before he got to VR. Thank you.
No, that wasn't.
Thank you, everybody.
But
That's the point.
a Quest actually isn't a bad idea, except for the fact that they break all their shit. So we're gonna wait for quite some time. Hi, Timma. Hi, hello. Portal Player says Xbox. Can I get a Battletoads?
Can he?
No.
Can he? Do you mind? I don't mind. but do you mind?
$7.99. Shipping and
$7.99.
handling.
All right. Checks in.
Free on Android.
Yeah. Battletoads.
Woo! Xbox,
That
you're
might
gonna
be
be
the best-
famous for that shit.
That might be the best
I
one
tell you,
yet.
it's still every time I hear that, it still sounds like Battletoads.
and just the cherry on top. Hashtag meta who, and now we're good.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All that 36-bit goodness.
I do have a question. When does this Battletoads game come out so you can stop yelling Battletoads randomly in the middle of the night while you're sleeping?
I forgot actually.
Oh,
I'm just I'm waiting to get the.
he's
the
a real
announcement.
gamer. He forgot and he just yells its
Listen,
name.
I have been playing games and I forgot. It happens.
You're fired. What's up,
You're
EWC? What is up, Mr. Glass? Hello, welcome to the stream. All right, so Butcher Van, what have you been playing this week?
Pretty much nothing but Borderlands, just Borderlands,
How is that?
and more Borderlands. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's funny because a lot of the reviews are coming out saying that the humor in it is really bad and the jokes are written really bad. And
Yeah.
I actually, all my friends that I've played with on here all thought the jokes were funny and didn't have an issue
Is
with
it
the
like
jokes. So,
stupid funny?
yeah, I mean, they're stupid jokes, but I mean,
You can
if
appreciate
you don't have
it.
at least some bit of a sense of humor,
Well,
then I
Stupid
don't know.
jokes like when we play the rap game.
Yeah, you know, like
That's fun
it's just.
times.
I find it funny that all the journalists are knocking on the game because it has like dirty jokes,
Mm.
but everybody seems to be enjoying it. So it just seems to be people that, you know, can't have fun or the ones that are.
The wet mops, yeah.
Yep.
It reminds me of American Pie back in the day. You know, American Pie was like, oh, it's just a bunch of dirty jokes.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was still
Stifler ate
freaking
shit in
hilarious.
that series.
Well,
That's gross, dude.
Still
you know what I have
hilarious.
to say about that,
That's one of the things I
is-
like about that.
The really cool thing is you know, they're not afraid to bring out a game with jokes in it like it is in this day and age. Like normally if you get too daring, a lot of the times the game will get hammered because
Dude, everybody's so touchy in 2019. They're
Yeah.
like,
Triggered.
for real.
yeah, everybody gets super triggered. So I'm
Popsy!
surprised that it's doing as well as it is for
Yeah.
that reason.
All
I
right.
am way too triggered right now, and I need to go to my safe space.
Well, can you just not make a mess? Thank you. What's up, Lady Foxfire? Welcome to the stream. So here's the thing. Chelsea just sent me a message and she was like, "Are you getting Borderlands 3?" And I was like, "No." And then someone else was like, "Play Borderlands 3." And I was like, "No." Honestly, I don't think I've ever played a Borderlands game, so I don't know if I like it. So is it multiplayer?
It is
Yes.
multiplayer,
Yes.
and
4 people.
Multiplayer co-op.
the way they have it built in the system, it looks like it's going to be crossplay eventually too, because of the way they have
Okay.
everything set up in there.
No,
I
is
think
it
they're
free?
just waiting to flip the switch for it.
Is it free
It's
with
not
Game
free.
Pass?
No,
No,
Huh. Okay.
$60 title.
But all the other Borderlands games have come to Game Pass, so I would expect it to go there probably in 4 months.
Supersonic,
Maybe.
you cannot talk about Game Pass. You be
I think
He loves Game Pass now, but just calm
I think-
yourself.
No,
I
don't.
think Foxy should
Opposite
join the
of that.
hangout. Foxy should join the hangout.
If Foxy
So we
wants
talk
to,
about duck.
Foxy's welcome.
Wait, who does? Oh, I thought Foxy said I want him real bad. I was like,
Whoa.
what's going on?
Calm down. He is dreaming out loud. So Foxy says, just finished playing COD Beta on PS4 with my friends. Did you like it, Foxy? Was it fun? Did it run well? Let us know. Xbot, what did you play?
I played a couple games. I've been slowly progressing in the story of Gears, and I haven't really been playing co-op like too much for my story.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having a blast playing that. I will say though, and I know this might be a taboo thing to say,
Taboo.
I am completely addicted to NBA 2K right now. My career mode, all the extra acting, all the little nuances and stuff going through kind of like, you know, your player's career.
Can I
like
just
how it-
pause you, bot? Can you please tell everybody why you're doing good in this game?
Why am I doing?
I am
well,
the reason.
yeah. What happened? It's funny. What happened was I was averaging about
He was sucking.
between 11 and 14 points per game, right? And the way I am, I don't buy virtual currency to add to the stats. I perform better and better in the games, and that's how like I get the currency to add to my stats and stuff like that. So OhSnaps was like decided she was gonna come up one night when I was playing the game, come up to the room, and all of a sudden it's like the whole game just completely opened up for me, and I just started scoring at will. And I'm
Mhm.
only like overall rating of like 81 in the game.
Mm.
And ever since she came and hung out with me and tried to distract me with her cell phone, I have been
I
going on
was
a
just
tear.
reading memes to you.
I'm averaging like over 24 points per game
Kick
in
ass.
the games I've played since she came to hang out with me. So
You're
yeah, it's
welcome.
awesome. Thank you so much.
You couldn't have done it without me. I didn't see if Foxy had said if the COD beta was fun. So I'm gonna take that as a no, not really. But the fact that she was
Come on,
hanging out with her friends, it
It's
definitely was.
COD. Like it's COD.
COD.
I'm
All
just
right.
Is that
saying.
a fish?
Call
That's
of
my
Booty.
it's like a
favorite
football
fishes.
game every year. It's the same game, just with a different name on it.
Call of Booty.
So I did get an email today,
I'm gonna
guys.
smack that thumbs up button, okay?
Can you guys hear me? Amy
Yes, I
just
can hear
talking
you.
over me, so I'm not really
I'm
sure.
just, yeah, I just straight to
Double
talk over
checking
you.
here. So I got an email today from GameStop, and the reason why I'm jumping right into the GameStop conversation is because Butcher Van had mentioned Borderlands 3, and I got an email saying play Gears 5 and Borderlands risk free. Borderlands 3 risk free. So it took me a good 10 minutes to find out the details on how to play it risk free, because obviously they're not advertising for Game Pass. So I was really
Yeah.
confused, and I was like, I
I-
must find this.
I clicked on the button, then it took me to some of their other shit they're selling.
Oh, you got the
Like,
email too?
what-
Yeah. It took you to a bunch of stuff to purchase. So,
Yeah,
hang on, let me scroll through here.
we're doing the same thing with. It's not just Borderlands; it's Zelda Breath of the Wild, or no, the new Zelda that's coming out, and Gears of War 5 also.
I
has
only
it on.
saw it for the Borderlands thing, and it said it was like today only, and I was like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you're gonna send out an email and then be like today only. So it says offer expires 9/15/19, guaranteed to love it. So what you do is you buy the game, you play it, and then you can trade it in for the full face value.
How long do you have to trade it in?
I'm looking through that now because it doesn't actually say, but
I
it
think
says
it's a week or something.
but it only says valid today only. So I mean regularly. But do you guys think that they are starting like some type of trade program potentially?
I think they're doing
it says.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that was extra credit. Just kidding.
Oh wait. Oh no, never mind.
It says offer valid 9/15 to 9/22.
They're just doing anything they can to get some type of business through the store, like through the doors right now.
They really need it so they can say, "Hey, our sales are up. People go buy the game, then they play the game, then they return the game." Right?
Let's just say that they suck. They suck. They don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They have no vision on what business they're going to run. They have no freaking clue what they're going to do. And that's why they're closing 200 stores, because they just suck. They don't know what they're doing.
Hey, you will miss Game Pass. I want Game Pass to stay. I like Game Pass. I mean, what did I just say?
Guys, time.
What?
Time.
No,
That
I
had
said the
nothing
wrong.
to do with what we were talking about.
I meant to say GameStop. I can't believe those
Crack
words
is
came out of my mouth.
Did somebody record that?
No,
It's recorded. Don't you worry.
that never happened.
It totally happened. He loves Game Pass. All right, so pause. Foxy said, "Sorry, I was getting food. COD was actually really fun. The gun feels good. I like the maps, and I can't wait to play it on X1 next weekend because PS4 control isn't comfy." You know, I agree with you, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it because that's a really positive reaction, especially for a beta. So I'm looking forward to potentially playing next week.
How did it look?
Did it look like poop
Did it look good?
or like poop?
It looked like COD.
You know what? Xbot, you win. But anyways, you know, GameStop was they had their financial meeting, blah blah blah, whatever the hell you call it. And they were discussing closing 200 stores. Was it only across the US?
Probably.
200 plus more are going to be closing.
I forgot.
It sucks that people are losing their jobs.
Yeah, they're doing they already started laying people off from what I understand. And I know we talked about this a while ago.
I wonder if they laid off my old supervisor, the one who didn't like me selling Xboxes.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, we have GameStop in every town. Some towns have two of them here. So, you know, you just take the good people, stick them all in one store, and make it a really good time. And I think they'll be okay. I do foresee them turning into an FYE type of place, Xbot, more so than
FYE, though.
gaming, because they're not doing well. You go there to pick up your Xbox when you order it, correct?
Yeah, when I get new hardware, definitely I try to pre-order at GameStop because they're the ones that usually, when it comes to hardware, they'll have like midnight launches and stuff like that. Even though I know they've been dwindling, you know, over the years, because they used to do midnight launches for big games and stuff. But when it comes to hardware, I remember back 2013, I was working at GameStop and I had to work the midnight launch for the Xbox One because I was the Xbox One professional. I had a pin and everything.
Oh, wow.
Right.
You're
So I
special.
had to do that. But then I remember running home with the Xbox One in my hands, like I can't wait to play this.
Like a kid in a candy store. A kid just robbed the candy
I was
store.
so hyper. I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say right now, Xbox is the perfect person for Xbox. Bam! There you go.
Here we go.
He even acts weird, like he just did steal something. Like, I wish you guys could see how he acts sometimes. And like,
Does he always have that
he'll
hood
stick it in
on his head?
Not always, but when he does, like, he'll stick something inside of his coat and then like rip it open just to show you the item and go and run away like a creep. If you guys can vision that, that's Xbot. Next, he's gonna start yelling Battletoads every time he rips his jacket open.
It's gonna have that hood, walk around, flash, everyone saying Battletoads.
Yeah, we should go to the mall and do that one day, and I'll record it. But what do you think?
All right, let's do it.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm gonna remind. I don't know why I said I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna remind Van that you still have to ride a red tricycle.
I know.
He's
At
like,
least
I knew
don't-
this was
At
coming.
least I don't have to ride it on 34 anymore.
I completely forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. All right, so back to topic here. I feel like GameStop will do great. I know in the chat, Portal Player was saying, I don't want them to close. I mean, it'll be good to downsize. You know, it sucks that people lose their job. And that aspect is really, really shitty. And, I'm sorry, but I think they do need to downsize and maybe do something along the lines of, what the heck is that place where you can rent video games through the mail? I forget what it's called.
Gamefly.
Yeah, Gamefly. Do something like that. Maybe. I don't know.
Does that still exist?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna be honest. The only way GameStop is going to continue to exist is if they completely change the way they do business. And number one is they need to have tournaments in their stores. They need to invest.
That would be awesome.
Okay,
Mine already
but
does
they're
it.
doing it. They're doing it like few and far between. Okay, so let's say you invest in infrastructure such as having almost land capability between stores. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can have tournaments throughout all the stores. You're talking. I mean, I would think you could pack the place with 30 people. I mean, when I went to midnight launches, like we played Gears before Gears 3 came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We played Gears 2 and we fought each other. You know what I mean? Why can't you do that throughout the whole system?
Can I be honest? I would prefer going to get together with a bunch of gamers and hanging out and having fun versus just playing at home. Like, you got the comfort of your home, but if you're going out to a GameStop and everybody's like hanging out, meeting each other, I think that's great.
So your perspective is actually perfect, because my perspective is I'm going to go kick people's asses, and your perspective is I'm going to go and meet people, and that gets the best of both worlds. And
I would kick your ass though. I just want to put that out there.
When you meet Crispy and Crispy assaults you and kicks your ass, like you'd be like, I met a new person.
Yes, I reached my goal. I got my ass kicked. That's great.
Yay!
I don't know. Maybe someone needs to take this video when we're done. Send it to GameStop. Tell them we've got ideas. We can save their company. Send us a check. We'll appreciate it.
200 stores is a lot of stores.
Your guys' GameStop stores
Disney!
have got to be huge, because all the GameStop stores by my house, you put 5 people in them and they're crowded.
Stop. That's horrible. Just take all the GameStops in your state and just mash them into one. What's up,
They'd have to
8-Bit
grab-
Cloud Gaming?
That's a
They'd
problem.
have to grab all the plushies and throw them out the door to fit more people in.
Do they sell
I
a
think
lot
they
of
made-
plushies?
I'm
Mine
assuming so.
I think
hope
they
so.
made a mistake and bought out too many, or put in too many GameStops in each town. Like they put
too many Game Pass. What?
no GameStop. Stop it. But they bought out EB game. They had to have 8 freaking stores in one town. That's like ridiculous. And they bought out EB Games and all these other game
The
places.
company's gonna die. Let's be honest. The company's gonna die. They're not sustainable right now. They have switched to.
Would you be happy if GameStop
niche
died,
products?
Crispy, would you be happy if GameStop
You know what?
died?
I haven't used GameStop in years, dude.
Well, I do.
Karma's a bitch, is what's going on when it comes to GameStop. I mean, when it came down to it, I know we've all used the pre-owned aspect and stuff like that when it comes to that store. But with them cutting out the developers as soon as the game launches, and pushing people in the store to sell pre-owned, because that is just pure profit for the company. It's karma. It's gonna happen. It's going away.
In a connected world, we are not stupid, okay? And when they give me $20, if I bought Gears 5, I would laugh at them. And
Mhm.
Well,
$20 is
smart
not
buyer.
even what they would give us. They
Be a
wouldn't even
smart
give
buyer.
us $20.
Dude, you can look up on your phone how much each game is worth before you even go in there.
That is true. You can.
Yes, but that
What
also
does
has
that
to do
mean?
with their infrastructure. Because if their infrastructure isn't correct, they could sit there and advertise to you that they're going to pay you something. They'd be like, well, it's franchised owned. So guess what? We're done.
What are you talking
We're not
about?
doing it.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't.
We're not doing
You tell
it.
him, Crispy. You tell him.
If we're on the internet, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen in the store. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
to
it
you.
does.
Yeah.
It does mean that. What?
No, it
any
doesn't.
games, any GameStop you
heard
go to.
I've heard
Any-
horrible instances where they've bought something.
Dude, they would look at the game and be like, you know what? Yeah, it would be worth that if it was brand new, but look at this and look at that when it comes to the disc, and they'll definitely try to get it for cheap, get it for giving you less money, man. Don't
Well, if your game's all scratched up and they don't take it, I've never seen them, to me, like take less than it. I just show them what it says on my
just
phone.
have one of the good stores, brother.
I've had multiple people tell me that my Scorpio at GameStop is worth $200 when I could sell it for $500 right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's you. You got options to sell it on like
Well,
a
but-
different
but-
app. You can sell it on eBay.
Be competitive here. We're in a digital world.
Don't trade your console at
Yo,
GameStop.
Crispy, you
Sell
gotta
it, then.
remember who you're talking to here. Supersonic is a penny pincher. Anytime
I
you
am.
game, even if it's just $5 cheaper, he will defend that instance with his life.
So what I'll say to Super is if you knew that they gave me $150 for my X and you paid $500 for it, it wouldn't piss you off.
I just sell it somewhere else. I wouldn't sell it that cheap. I mean, you got to look. I mean, look at what
So
your
you're
options are before you
defending.
sell.
That's not what I just asked you. I asked.
Look at how much
what I
Walmart will
asked
give you
you.
for like a game or console. It's
I
even
asked
worse.
you what I asked you.
What was your question?
Honestly, if people wanted to get the money for their system, then they would sell it individually. If they needed the money right then they would sell it through GameStop. So that's the difference. Is like
Yeah.
if you're willing
Or
to wait.
pawn.
It's like pawn shops. Like
Yeah.
pawn shops will give you like nothing for that, and
It just depends on what your patience
So
is.
that is what I'm saying is the problem. They are not competing with the other companies.
They don't have to be because they know people are going to sell to them
They
anyway.
don't. They just closed 200 stores. That's a lot of stores.
It
bro.
doesn't matter. Think of how much money they gave you. $150 for your Xbox. Guess what? They're going to sell it for $400.
That is
Yo,
true.
and that's
Are
their
people
fucking
really-
hey,
problem.
everyone look at the chat. Tim and Doss said Supersonic is right.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that he
Are
had
people
some words before
defending
that.
GameStop right now, because like if we look
Just
back
6
a couple
months
of
ago,
years
we were
ago,
like, "Fuck
yeah, everybody
GameStop."
was like, "Fuck GameStop," and now we're like, "Well, no,
Hi,
no."
Gopwitch. All right. So I just want to add that there's at least 40 of them in Connecticut alone. So what about every other state, especially like high populations? Like, there's
And I
probably
guarantee
like 40 to
200 of
60.
those, the 200 of those, 10 of them are closing in Connecticut.
Probably. You know, the one in Derby where we used to live, they can close. They were horrible. The customer service sucked. Just saying.
You really love them.
And they'll probably look at that, seeing which stores are working, which stores aren't. They just had too many stores, in my opinion, in each town.
Knowing my luck, it's the bad GameStop that's going to stay open over by me.
Probably, but maybe they'll get good people there because they're gonna have to keep some of them. They don't want to let go of their aces, so maybe you'll get lucky. Although their stock price was only $4.68 the other day, so
Oh God, that's
That's-
bad.
Oh, check this out.
while
Check this
that's
out.
bad, that's a great time to buy right before Christmas, where it goes booming. Unless they're gonna shut down the stores. Did they pull the plug on the stores? No. 2020 they will be. So you have time. They want to rake in all the cash they can before. Right after Christmas, but before the new year, the fiscal year, and really like get as much bang as they can for their buck.
If you actually read their investor,
I did, but I
portfolio that
forgot
they
a
wrote,
lot of words forgotten.
all the
Dude,
stuff in there,
check
they
it out.
didn't actually give like a solid future reading to what they're going to do for their investors.
Hmm.
So it doesn't really show a lot of investor confidence because it doesn't even sound like the CEO.
Dude, there is no
know how to
investor
turn it around.
confidence, guys. GameStop is going away. Let's just.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like
It's there's it hit a spot where it can never really return from. Let's be real here. And check this out, OhSnaps. Since I heard Sonic and Crispy going at it, how about a new feature to the show? Anytime somebody goes at it, you just go.
I like it. Fight.
Well, they totally can do the whole Toys R Us thing where they claim bankruptcy, close almost all their stores, and then once they finish all that, then they go around and open up like 5 stores, and they just basically start from scratch again.
Well, they're not going to do it until after Christmas of this year because they need to rake in all the cash. So, come 2020, they can do that. I mean,
the industry as a whole, though, if you look at it, and I know people constantly tell me, "Oh, PlayStation's not doing this" and stuff like that, but they've put out so much information on how like the console gaming industry is a niche console, and yes, they're going to focus on that, but they want to spread out as well, and streaming services and all that. As all that stuff gets bigger, digital sales get bigger. It's just not.
I got an idea.
Time anymore.
Let's hear it.
I know how GameStop can fix their business.
Change their name, rebrand.
Nope.
Sell
Keep
Xbox
GameStop.
only.
Keep GameStop. They turn it into a coffee shop, and they sell gamer coffee and gamer type foods that are like in games that
Doritos.
like
Yeah,
snacks.
That's such a good idea. No,
Yeah,
like
like
branding.
gamer style snacks, and then like people can go in and hang out, have a coffee, look at games. There you go.
It's kind of
What is
silly, but it
what's
could
the
work.
gamer type? What is the gamer type food besides Doritos?
Not Doritos,
I
like
don't know,
stuff that you
something-
see in a game.
Yeah, some weird snack that you would find in a
Like-
game. Like they would
Nuka-Cola
Ho-Ohs
or
or
something.
something. Nuka-Cola
Yeah.
works. I couldn't think of anything, so I said Ho-Ohs. That's
you know,
not
and
actually
then
in a
you
game.
Get credit for selling the
Winner,
drink.
winner, chicken dinners.
Woo!
The company that made the thing, they get their little share. I don't know.
The
It's an
company
idea.
that made the thing will get their share.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
they're dying. Everybody go to GameStop and try to keep them alive. That's
Dude,
what I
it's
gotta
like
say about that.
people trying to keep 8-tracks and 8-track players alive. It's not gonna work.
And we
telling
can
you,
sit here.
people would
we
go.
can sit
Hey,
here
if your GameStop had a coffee place and the coffee was somewhat decent, you go
Yes.
in there, you get a cup of coffee and kind of
Nope,
look around
I
and
wouldn't.
look
Meet
at games.
gamers and just chat and yeah.
Nope, I wouldn't.
No, I'm
I
not
wouldn't.
allowed.
That's
I'm
because
not allowed.
Crispy's just gonna beat everybody up. Xbot's not allowed out, so I asked him to go get milk earlier, and he was like, "Nah, he's not allowed out though.
What's milk?
It's cow pus, whatever, Bob."
Oh, that's just horrible.
Oh God, you're welcome. Anyways, anybody have any other ideas to save GameStop? Let us know in the chat. Come on,
Let it
someone's got-
crash. Let
Yeah.
it crash.
Just turn it into a balloon store.
You just got ideas all day.
I'd go more-
Helium.
I go more. They sold more
Expensive.
action figure
Sell
toys.
nothing but gamer balloons.
What?
Snaps, I like your idea about being more like FYE, but the only thing is FYE isn't doing that great either. Like they are completely dependent
Well, then
on
maybe GameStop should sell a magazine subscription, and that'll just save the entire business because everybody needs magazines, especially printed. Okay.
mean,
I
like
know
a-
what they need. I know what they
Gaming
need.
That's the-
Hold on,
Gaming
I got
ding,
it.
ding, ding.
I figured it out. They need Xbox stand in front of their store with his hood and flashes his jacket open, going
Battle
Battletoads.
They could just hire Kojima and he would get all the people to come back to GameStop.
Yeah, but then can you imagine the design of the store? There'll be like no games on the walls. It'll just be rocks and moss.
You have to get a ladder to get to this
Oh,
game.
They could have FedEx Simulator for sale on the wall.
Couple of fetuses sprinkled around. You never know what you're gonna find.
so pretty. I swear it looks so pretty.
You go in there.
It's
You go in there.
perfect.
People that are working are in a circle. They're like, "Come in, join us. We got to make this mushroom real quick."
They're just holding hands in a circle. Looks like they're creating
They're
a
not-
seance.
Those aren't hands that they're holding.
See,
I'm just saying.
look, EW,
Whoa.
check that out. EWZ says, "Hey, I'd pick up coffee for the wife and pick up a game."
There you go. See, win-win.
There's already one customer.
You know what, Van? Make it happen. There you go.
Problem solved right there.
Van's gonna open up his own coffee game shop, and he's gonna be a rich bitch. Invader, what's up? Anybody have anything to add on the GameStop
I got a question. So, say
love Game Pass,
pre-order
though, so-
Xbox. Say pre-order Xbox Scarlet or PS5, and then the store closes down. What happens?
You get your money back.
I'm not doing it through GameStop
Not
to
if
begin with.
If you
I didn't
pre-ordered
say
it and
you.
they go bankrupt, do you get your money back?
That's a great question.
Don't pre-order it through there.
Probably not. Just saying.
Amazon is
Look-
the way to go.
Look at their financials next year at around this time.
Stop
And
it,
if
Invader.
really looking
I saw
bad.
that.
Don't go near that place. Don't go near it at all.
Well, you know what? I like going to GameStop to go Christmas shopping for the kids. So, that's like an easy place because there's always something there when you have gamers for kids or even nerds who like sell silly statues. Don't say stupid, but they're not stupid. Like Xbox.
Well, yeah, they had the Deadpool Nerf guns. Remember?
Dude,
I wanted those.
They have the Infinity Gauntlet for $99. It's huge. I want it, but we're not getting it. We are, however, getting a 6'5" Pennywise.
Oh my
Like,
Not
GameStop,
from
that's-
GameStop. No.
Oh, that's what I was saying. If they had more action figure toys and crap like that.
I
that's,
buy
wait.
Xbox
I'm gonna wait
action
for-
figures all the time.
I'm
That's
gonna wait
hard
for
to-
the last day that GameStop is open. I'm gonna go back to the original store that I worked at in the Jumble Mall. I'm gonna go right to the middle of the store. I'm
And
gonna take
teabag
the
'em?
shit right on the floor. Yeah, and I will walk out.
No, you're not. I will not talk to you for
If
a
you
week.
see me leaving the house with a roll of toilet paper, get nervous, okay? It's going down.
At least you're gonna wipe Xbox. I don't
Yeah,
know.
who would? Like, no, I wouldn't walk away like.
How many serial shitters do you see wiping their ass? I don't know what your problem is.
All right, we've gone off the rails here.
Yes!
I mean, Jesus.
We did it.
See, this is why you guys would like Borderlands 3 because of these jokes. I'm
You know what?
just saying. I'm just saying.
Sold. We're
You will
sold.
like Borderlands 3 if you like jokes like that. I'm saying.
That's not a bad idea. All right, moving on, guys. I heard that this Google Stadia, I know this was sometime either during the end of last week or this week, early this week. They're going to have free online multiplayer. Can someone clarify this for me? Because I don't believe it.
Well, what they're saying here is they're not going to have you pay a subscription like PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold in order for you to play multiplayer. But what they're doing anyway is trying to get people to pay a subscription fee to get higher than 1080p resolution while playing their games.
Oh.
And also, if you want the newer games, you're going to pay $60 for a game that you don't download to any type of hardware, no physical
Just
disc or
streaming?
anything like that. Yeah, it's just streaming, and they still want you to pay a full $60 for that game.
Crack is whack.
So
Eh.
So
it's
they're
cool that
trying
they're
to
doing the free
undercut.
multiplayer, but they're getting their money in like the other areas. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
so-
saying?
Are
It's
they
not
trying,
free at
trying
all.
to sell this shit to PC players? Because PC players like get free online anyway. That doesn't make sense.
Well, they're not charging like as long as you have online and you can play multiplayer. But
So they're trying to undercut. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, they're trying to make it
undercut the
look like-
competition.
they're trying to make it look good, but at the end of the day, they're trying to say, "Hey, look away from you having to spend $60 on a game that you're never going to download anywhere, anything like that. Look away from that. Just remember, we're not charging you to play multiplayer on whatever games you buy. We're not charging you a fee for that. You can do that for free." That's what they're trying to do. Smoke and mirrors right here. Like,
Yeah.
check this out over here. Don't look at that. Look at that.
So let's look at it this
Scumbags.
way. Can you download Fortnite and play it for free? Is that
You gotta pay for it on Xbox.
Is Fortnite on Stadia?
I
mean, it should-
If they put Stadia, if they put Fortnite on Stadia, it's gonna be free. You don't have to pay Xbox Gold to play it.
Well,
So
but you
I mean, a lot of free to play games. I could see people doing it. You just put up
they're
your
gonna have free
browser,
multiplayer, but Xbox, you said you had to upgrade for what?
For increased
4K.
resolution.
Okay. And it's a stream box, really.
Well, it's a streaming service. It's not even a box. You
Streaming
get
service.
basically no
It's a
hardware or
browser.
anything like that. Yeah.
Ah.
it looks like an Amazon Fire Stick. That's what it looks like.
You know what? It doesn't sound very good to me. It sounds like another subscription service where they're just going to tack on more and more. I love Game Pass, but I don't know. That seems untrustworthy since, I know you don't necessarily get to keep your games in Game Pass forever. You don't even, you don't own them, right?
No,
But-
but you
You're
can
buying
download
time.
them and you can play them when like your internet's out or something like that.
Yeah.
Because when our internet went out, I was playing Gears 5 Story.
Yeah.
Waiting for our internet to turn back on.
When your
which was
internet
really
came
cool.
back on, did you get a bunch of achievements?
Actually, yeah. I got like 4 achievements popped as soon as I turned on the Xbox.
That was exciting, I bet. I heard people are getting random achievements lately, but that's another story.
They might have, because what happens is, and I'm sorry, Sonic, but just after this, what happens, and people forget like the 360 era moving into Xbox One. The entire year before they launch hardware, they are working on servers. They are working on updating, upgrading, and doing everything they have to do to have like Xbox Live ready.
Yeah.
For like the new series of hardware. They did it with the 360 as well. They even changed the dashboard of the 360 to help people get like used to that look when they were going to Xbox One. And it just seems like any time the year prior to hardware coming out is usually when you get a lot more like Xbox Live I'd say like malfunctions or stuff like that, because they are working on Xbox Live. They are trying to put in the upgrades and stuff like that, getting ready for their next series of hardware. Now, and I just think it's really funny that other YouTube gamers out there don't recognize like the pattern from like the OG Xbox moving to the 360, from the 360 to the Xbox One, to the point where it's like, when it comes to Xbox Live, having all these bumps, glitches, kickouts, and stuff like that, like there's a good chance that's because they're working on Xbox Live in the background.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I just don't like when the service goes down. That's really frustrating. But me, when I'm at work, we have an app for the drivers to use, and that goes down all the time. Well, not all the time, but enough. Not as much as PlayStation. But we do have issues quite often. And I have to tell my drivers, listen, it's work in progress. They're always trying to fix things, update it, make it better. And I try to remember that when I'm playing on Xbox. Like, I get frustrated, especially if it's something to do with the party chat or the multiplayer. I get really pissed off, but then I'm like, all right, well, you know what? At the end of the day, they're trying to fix things. They're trying to make it better for us. But it's all about the money at the end of the day, and I don't want to give them too much credit. It's really annoying, but I imagine they would try to upgrade and update, where there's the least amount of people on, at the hour or two or whatever. Hi, Tyler.
Yeah, I saw Tyler. He's like, I didn't know you had a show today.
Let's talk about Stadia, because that's what I was telling everyone. We were going to see this oversaturation in subscriptions and shit. That's why I always talk shit about.
But you
Game
love
Pass and
subscriptions. Hi, Monkey Punch.
It's gonna be crazy. Watch the next 2 months. It's about to start, not just with games, but with
what do you think about the whole Stadia free multiplayer?
It's just another.
If you didn't have to subscribe, right? You don't have to, right? It's free multiplayer.
You don't.
You have to buy the game though.
I'll just go buy a game and that's it.
But wait,
I'm not subscribing to fucking 50 different subscriptions.
Question.
It's getting ridiculous.
You have to buy a game in order to play multiplayer, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not free multiplayer.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
anything. I have multiplayer. Like, I'll play it on PC now instead of Xbox. I wish Xbox would tear down the wall to this Xbox Gold. Same with PlayStation. There's no reason consoles should be punished to pay for gold.
Listen, why don't you tweet Xbox every morning at the same time and let them know, like, hey, can you please take down the paywall?
I'm sure they'll have me blocked.
3 years, and yeah, they might block you.
Maybe they'll listen to you at some point.
It's dumb. Like, they put all the Xbox stuff and Xbox Live on PC, and all those people get to play for free. But who pays for it? The console players. It's stupid.
How about you what PlayStation game
Well,
do you play for
But
free?
guess what? Also on PC, it's up to you to protect your hardware in case like viruses or anything like that. Whereas on
Man,
hold
okay, I
on,
hear that.
hold on,
I hear,
hold
but
on.
I hear that.
Let me,
Okay,
no, but
okay,
you
go ahead.
haven't heard it from me, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's all up to you on your hardware side when it comes to PC. Whereas on console, the companies, it's up to all of them to do everything, to have updates ready, to update drivers, stuff like that, virus protection, everything like that.
My
It's
console
all up to
updates 100 times more than my PC, and also there's free antiviruses out there. Just saying.
Are they?
And they were, yes, I've never had a problem with my PC getting any virus. All you gotta do is install an antivirus. That's it.
Antivirus
It's
gives
easy,
you
easy cheesy.
viruses.
If you get a stupid one like Norton or something, but most of them. Most of them were
I
good.
have an announcement to make. UK Daz actually had a request earlier, and I was supposed to call you all fannies, so you're all a bunch of fannies.
I'm a fanny boy.
Fanboy, fanny boy.
There's so many.
Good thing.
There's so many roads you could go down after.
Please don't.
Said that.
No more roads. No more going down the roads. Anything you guys want to add on this Stadia shit?
Is anyone getting Stadia in
Fuck
the
a
chat?
Stadia. Fuck a Stadia.
I'm sure there's going to be
Yeah.
a Stadia launcher too,
Yeah,
You know what,
there
you're right, probably.
probably is.
because
Stadia
there's already
store.
like I've only had this gaming PC since June, but I already have Uplay launcher, Battle.net launcher, Epic Games launcher, Origin launcher, Steam launcher.
Oversaturation.
I'm
Yeah, like,
gonna remove
it-
some of my launchers.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
See, all you people saying the stuff about Stadia, that's the same thing I feel about fucking Game Pass. Fucking get rid of all the subscription shit.
Traffic
and
God,
give-
hi.
That's a lie. You said you
And-
wanted to keep Game Pass earlier.
He loves
That
Game
was- that
Pass.
was
We
actually-
have it recorded. Get out of here.
All
Hold
you're
up.
paying for is time. You're not
Hold
even
up.
paying
I
for
gotta
games.
finish. Oh my god, my cat is having a seizure. I gotta shut that kitty cat
so
off.
many-
Told you, y'all got me triggered.
Fastback,
You-
thank you for the super chat. Unsub Skeletor's channel. He hates subscriptions. Oh,
Yes,
snap.
everyone-
That's such a good idea. Sad
Everyone
face.
unsub. Unsub day.
Hold on, people were sub to him.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
On accident, maybe.
yeah.
Only
yeah,
when paint
that's the-
dries.
That's a good stream. But yeah, people are just paying for time. They're not even paying for games anymore. And everyone's embracing this with open arms. Yes, it's $2 now, but we're losing all sense of ownership in video games, and we're encouraging it. And stop it, please.
Sense of ownership. I would rather be able to play a AAA game for freaking $1.
That's
Or
$1 now,
100
Crispy.
All right, $120 for the next year.
180. Sorry.
Don't own anything in this world anyway. Even if you
If
buy
I can
a
sell it on eBay Xbot,
Somebody
I own it.
can take it from you. Like you don't own anything anyway.
If I can sell it on eBay, I can sell it. I go buy
That
games,
means you just
play
got
'em,
rid of it
and then I
before
sell
somebody
it.
else was able to take it away from you.
I'm still waiting for that Ozark, new season. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like,
TV's
Dude,
way
I have-
different than games.
I have
Like,
Netflix because of that. Because there's this one thing that makes me want to say, "Oh, I deserve to own this."
no, like I think TV's way different than games because games,
No, it's not.
games are like way more personal. And
Look at
crap like
Kojima. Oh, here's a movie mode. Easy. Bam.
When
There
you guys
go.
are done arguing, I have a message for you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
Dad said, "Super, you dickhead, I'm playing Gears for nothing. LOL." Oh, he doesn't really.
fuck off.
Oh,
I did it.
I love your
Fucking
British
dear.
accent.
I'm
Fuck
trying.
off,
I'm
Daz.
trying, guys.
Fucking
What?
pal.
What?
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 All
Fuck
right.
off.
What?
All right. So, anyways, let's move on, guys.
I know how we can save GameStop.
How?
Don't
We
say
need to get
Game Pass.
GameStop to have a PC launcher.
You know who can save GameStop?
So freaking Spencer can do it.
No, Dr. Disrespect. He can have a tantrum, you
Oh,
guys.
no.
And then I want your guys' opinion. I know I would love to hear Crispy Bomb's opinion because he's a big gearhead. And then I want to hear from Butcher Van because I know Butcher Van has a different opinion than Crispy Bomb. And then we'll move down the rest of the panel. Crispy, what do you think about Dr. Disrespect's little tantrum that he had? Because I thought it was fucking hilarious. I was like, this guy is a douchebag.
Okay. Fact is, and let's be serious for a second. Dr. Disrespect is supposed to be a pro gamer. All right. He is so good at PUBG and whatever else. But guess what? He's only good at PUBG. I think we've already established this. I mean, he's constantly.
I don't watch
PUBG.
his content. I only see the shit that the gaming community posts, and I don't like his attitude. And I know that may be a part of his character that he plays, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm just not attracted to people acting like dickheads, so I'm not going to watch your stream if that's the case. And anytime I see anything, anytime I see anything that this guy, like, people post of him, he's always being an asshat. So for me, like, okay, I'm not going to lie. When he was just acting stupid, he was like, stick. I laughed a little because I was like, you're fucking stupid. But at the same time, like, he is a streamer, and I know he's supposed to be an entertainer, but I feel like he just went, I don't know, like he was trying too hard, you know?
You know what I got to say about this? You have thousands of followers. Some of them are Gears of War fanatics like me. And you are going to sit there and not use them. If you're going to play the game and you're going to stream it and you're not going to use them and have them show you how to play the game, because number one, I watched him in a stream after that one where he says stick, because he uninstalled the game, even though he played it 2 days later.
I liked his math portion of it, though.
You know, and he's sitting there and he's bot walking. That's what we call it in the Gears community. He's bot walking and acting like he's wall bouncing. And the one thing I could say to any person that's jumping into Gears is I could say, do not try to wall bounce. Don't try to do it. You need to learn all the other techniques. You're not even supposed to really walk.
You want to, like, run, don't you? To the majority of the time.
The A button is your friend. Okay,
Yeah.
It is. You know, and you have to use it wisely. Not, I'm going to constantly hit it. It's you can run if you hold it, or you can tap it against the wall, and you're going to hit cover. And this is where I say, if you guys are feeling like the game's sluggish,
double tap it, you
haven't touched the controller settings, you haven't touched, you know, the sensitivities, you haven't touched anything, and you feel it's slow, well, up the sensitivity.
Well, not only that, there is a method to the game. It's not just a run and gun. And as, like, Foxy found hilarious the fact that he said it was unathletic. You know, it's not a run and gun type of shooter. You are shooting, you are fighting, but it's a strategy. Like, it's not PUBG game. It's not as easy as your regular game. And that's honestly what kind of turned me off from Gears of War in the beginning. When I don't know, when I first tried it out a while back, because I was like, I didn't like the controls. It wasn't something I was used to. So it kind of pissed me off. So, I mean, now I'm more used to it with Gears of War 4. Mostly because we played with just people in the community. It was a lot of fun, so it gave me more time to get involved in the game and play it more and get a feel for the controls. And I don't know, you don't see me saying stack. That was just fucking ridiculous.
I'll say my thing real quick, and then Xbot. Sorry,
I'm gonna run and get some water. You guys continue. I'll be right back.
Okay, like she said earlier, I just
hear us now.
I've seen him, like, go off on, like, all kinds of games like this. It's just like his character and his thing on Twitch. It's his shtick. So, I mean, it's not just Gears. He does this to, like, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but you're not going to make yourself look like an asshat in front of, like, thousands of people. That's stupid. Okay, well, you need to learn how to play the fucking game if you're going to play it. Yeah, but you know what? You can do that only so many times.
Give him a day and he can dominate just one day.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he can come dominate me with his PC. Go ahead. By all
Well,
means.
I was
sound
really
right.
glad that you said PC
Whoa,
because
you want him to dominate you.
That didn't sound right, brother.
I thought it was going a different place, and then oh man. Anyway, continue.
I got to say, I look at this a little bit differently because obviously he doesn't like Gears, right?
Yeah.
But he is a professional streamer.
Yeah.
So the way I'm looking at it is this game got enough hype that even this guy who doesn't like the franchise, doesn't like the way the game plays, felt pressured to play the game for, views and subscribers and stuff like that. And he just kind of either he went on a rant to downplay it, so hopefully he could get back to games that he likes. Because when
That's
these
a good point, Bot.
when streamers get to a certain point, like you look at Ninja, right?
Mhm.
Ninja's known for Fortnite, and when Apex came out, he changed up, and people are like, "What the hell did he do? What's going on? He's not playing Fortnite." But
Blasphemy,
yeah, and then Ninja played Gears as well, and he didn't get the same amount of people watching and stuff like that. So, these streamers that are famous, they feel like they're forced to do things, and the way I'm looking at it is Gears 5 had that hype, even though he knew like he doesn't like that game. He felt for views and subs and stuff like that he needs to play it. And that's the result that you get from something like that.
Yeah, he needed to stick his booty
shit.
to every single wall.
Boom, boom. That's Foxy.
I sneaked in through the
Hey,
back
Fox,
door.
just
Hi.
remember, just one day. Just give him one day, and he's
going to dominate. Yes. Yo.
It's unathletic.
He had the wrong sunglasses that day. That's what happened. That's what it was. It
but here's
wasn't anything else.
It was the
Obviously.
mustache too.
I would have never even known about this, but there's a lot of Xbox people tweeting it around everywhere. Like no one would even really know about it if it wasn't for that.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's
Word of
more
mouth.
to show like the asshat that this guy truly is, because he acted like a complete child on stream. And like, I get it, you're an entertainer.
He always does that.
But
He was having a tantrum. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
he really was having a temper tantrum.
People will watch him just for his tantrums.
You know what? I don't
Sure.
know. That's stupid. It's really
Yeah, people
childish.
seen him. People seen him like complaining about COD, and he used to work for COD. I forget which one of the studios or something,
Oh no way!
and like
I
test out
think it
their
was
games.
Respawn,
Yeah,
I believe.
Probably, but like he was just like, yeah, he would just freak out about the game, like, oh, this is trash. Oh, this is COD. Oh, this is horrible. They just keep getting worse. But yeah, he keeps playing the game anyway.
Yeah.
He just does that. So
Just
I mean,
so he
I
can
think
get
this
a reaction out of himself and make an idiot out of himself, and
Yeah,
make himself more
he's
money.
like, this is perfect. He's like, this is gonna go on the highlights because he has a separate like YouTube channel where like he
Yeah.
throws all his highlights and everything at, and people go watch that too, and he makes
Oh.
money out of that.
I saw
So
that
it-
today that you guys posted in the chat. I don't know who posted it, but I did go and watch that, and I was like, oh, this is funny. And then I realized it was his channel. I was like, oh.
With the thing where the achievements or the notifications kept popping up, that shit's funny. Like I thought you were talking about that one. I'm like, that shit's funny, man. Like he was trying everything to get the achievements not to pop up.
But
and they
now
kept
I don't
popping up.
believe it. Like, I think he's just BSing and actually just, making it seem like he's trying to get rid of it. And then he's just blaming Microsoft for having a sucky product when
It
it's really
looked
him.
like he was regurgitating the whole situation. Like I saw the same. I saw the
Black
same.
Rider.
Same message pop up multiple times. And
Same name. I didn't look at the names.
Yeah, to see. So he's. I understand what he's doing, but you're gonna sit here and bash a game that you're gonna play 2 days later. That's stupid.
No, I actually
really
want to
is.
see him play this game and get good.
He's not gonna get good. He's not. Just
I
from
think
what
it was a
I've
mixture
seen.
of both. I
you
think it was a
gonna
mixture of
wreck 'em,
both, to be
Crispy?
honest.
I mean, he's played Gears before, right? So, I mean, I imagine he's played some type of Gears.
Not on stream, not like that.
No, I never seen him play. Like, I mean, maybe 4, but not like regularly.
That even
Stick,
proves my
stick,
point even
stick.
more. That the game was so hot on release that even though he didn't like it, he's like, man, I'm gonna have to play it for my job, because let's face it, it's his job.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I say this, Dr. Disrespect, you can play on your PC. I'll play on my Xbox. Let's see who wins. That's what I gotta say.
Oh, challenge.
I put my money on Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, hell no.
Shit.
Yeah, you do that.
That's
No,
fucked
You
up.
do that.
Crispy,
Yo,
will
I
wreck
put
him.
all my spare change on Crispy.
Crispy,
okay.
Can you please go send him a challenge over on Twitter right now and just hit him up
He
every
will
day?
never do it because he gets so. Actually, it'll be perfect for his channel
Just
because he
do
gets
it.
so mad. He
You
gets
know,
so
exactly.
mad.
He won't accept it because he already had his gears like little limelight. That's
He
it. He's
played
not gonna go
3
back to the game.
seconds. True story.
Exactly.
What's up, Blades?
But
happy birthday,
he changed-
Blades!
Happy birthday
to you.
Sorry for cutting you off,
Hey,
Foxy.
Twinkie!
Happy
Did you
birthday.
call him Twinkie?
Dear Brian Baker.
His name's Twinkie now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
K Mega told me last night. K Mega,
It's a mix of Tinky
Twinkie.
Winky.
Where's the cream filling?
Twinkie and Don. They've
Wow.
all been streaming Gears. They've been playing and streaming Gears 5, and Blades is now Twinkie. So everybody, feel free to call him Twinkie.
Wow.
Where's the cream filling, Blades? Where is
Why
it?
are you looking for Twinkie's cream
Oh
filling?
my
that
God, I'm
nasty
leaving.
Right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fox, I'm so sorry.
All right.
I just show up and this is what happens.
I'm not the only one who thought it though.
You
I
didn't
might
hear
have been the
about
one who
Xbox
said
going to
it.
crap on the floor of GameStop. So
Oh damn! I must have missed that.
The one I used to work at, on the last day of GameStop when they're closing for good. I'm gonna
Oh
go
no!
right in the middle of the floor. And I told OhSnaps if she ever sees me leaving the house with a roll of toilet paper, it's about to go down.
Oh no! I mean, it is garbage stop.
Thank you.
You and everybody
Thank you.
else will do this.
I needed you on the show earlier. We would have banded together.
Garbage stop deserves like all the trash is getting just because
Yes.
they're corporate suits trying to sell us games and collectibles. Get out of here! I don't like them.
You gotta remember, I've been in the
Jesus, I swear I said that.
team meetings when they were talking about, yeah, we know this game just came out yesterday, but we have so many pre-owned copies of it now. Like, definitely push those. Like, it was like we would get in trouble if we didn't sell the pre-owned copies of like the hot game at that point.
I believe it. I know so many people that worked at GameStop. A lot of my friends worked at GameStop. I was offered a job at GameStop, and I said, "Hell no." I said, "No, thank you." But yeah, Dr. Disrespect is just there for all the comedy, all the relief. He was like just trying to change the monotony of like the stuff that he's already playing. He was like, "I'm gonna do this for one day, see what happens, trash on it, overact, and then see what happens." And it was hilarious. And then now he went back to playing whatever he was playing before.
excuse me.
Done.
He's back to Fortnite.
Candy Crush.
Oh wait, time out. Tyler just got Borderlands 3 from GameStop today. Tyler shops
Nice.
at GameStop. Tyler, did you know you can get your money back for that game? They have
Tyler will no longer be playing Gears. Now.
what
That's
was
the
it
way he
called?
is.
A risk-free trial, I guess, something like that. Are you gonna do
Yeah,
that, Tyler? Are you gonna bring it back? How long do you have to bring it back? We need to know.
Borderlands 3 is a keeper. Keep it.
I can't. I don't know. I can't get into Borderlands. I tried playing Borderlands 2. I tried playing with Mooch, with the Don, with Blades. I could not get into it. I'm like, no, I'm good. Let me go back to Destiny 2. I'll be happy.
No Destiny 2 for you.
What didn't you like about it though?
I don't know. The gunplay it didn't feel good to me. It wasn't fun in my opinion.
Dude,
Like-
there was a mission I played today in Borderlands 3 that actually felt like Destiny. I was running through it with my friend, and I mentioned to him, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm in Destiny. He started laughing so hard. He's like, yeah, this level does feel like Destiny.
Imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. So I can see, you got a copy from the game that took over the looter shooter, and that would be Destiny 2. Just saying.
Yeah, not all the missions feel that way, but that one specific mission did.
Didn't
I
Destiny
tried
2?
playing-
I'm sorry, Fox. Go ahead.
No, I'll say I tried playing Borderlands 1 a long time ago, and I just couldn't get into it. I didn't care for the characters or the guns or the story. But
Me neither.
that's,
The story's my problem.
yeah, I don't know what the heck is happening there.
Well,
I mean,
Fox-
it's cool that people like it, but yeah, if I had to pick, it's Destiny all day.
Now, Fox, I gotta ask you, as somebody who, because you sound like you might be similar to me. That like, if you could remember back then, did the gunplay like feel like a job or a chore more than being fun? Like to me, that's what it was. Like it felt like a chore.
I mean, it wasn't fun, but I don't know if
There
it
you
felt
go.
like a chore. It wasn't fun. It was just like, oh, it's there, and it's kind of slow, and it's kind of like janky, but whatever.
But
And I
it's
kept
there.
trying to, yeah, I mean, yeah, and I just tried to push through, and the world felt so like dead. And I'm just talking about the
Aw.
first one, obviously. I didn't talk.
That doesn't
I
sound
never tried the
exciting.
second. Yeah, the second one people say is way better, and they told me to play that, but by then I was already into Destiny, so there's no point in going back.
Fastback, we really didn't need to know that, but thank you for the information.
I'm on the toilet.
and
That's special.
Do you have a Switch though?
If you
Oh!
hear,
if you do have a Switch, is your toilet bowl on the roof of your apartment building?
What the fuck?
Got to
It's
put it all
that.
together. You know, roof parties. Sitting on
Oh,
the toilet.
wow. We're
Got to put it all
slow.
together.
Thank you for laying it out for us, Spot.
No problem.
Tyler said I beat Borderlands 2. It's fun. A lot of
Yeah, Borderlands
characters from
2
2
is
show up in
great.
Borderlands 3. I think I'll try that when it's free with Game Pass. For sure.
don't say those words.
Uh-oh, careful, because people might get mad.
Somebody's
I love
on
triggered.
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
You know, that's his
Kiss
own
my ass,
problem.
Fastback. I saw
Whoa.
that.
Touch the
wipe-
chat like that. We
Gonna
love
wipe
the chat.
My Skeletor. You're gonna wipe your Skeletor or wipe with Skeletor? This is a little confusing, and I don't know if I'm comfortable with this
I need
conversation.
to hold
anymore.
on. Hold on. I need to take a Fastback in the toilet. I'll be right back.
What?
Oh,
Okay. Anyways, guys, let's move on because it's getting late, and you guys are a little creepy right now talking about toilets and shit. Anthem.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't know
I
who
know.
started that. But
I don't. It was Foxy.
disgusting.
Anthem.
Whoa.
Anthem added to EA Access.
Dun dun dun.
Is this-
is anybody
Rest in
surprised?
Is this like the end of the line? Is this where like the dead games go for
I think
EA?
this is where Anthem dies, right there.
Didn't they die when they launched though?
Well,
They-
well
Oh,
no, it had promise.
It
and the
did not.
developers-
It didn't even work.
The gameplay loop that they had created with that game was really good. All right, but they needed
The
content.
idea was
Wait,
great.
the loot was good. All the games, every gun was the same. Xbot.
The loop, the gameplay loop was good, and that was one of the things.
loop.
Was, yeah, like how they paced the game out. The feel of the weapons were really good. Like moving
oh,
around
man.
the map,
flying
flying.
around and using the special and shooting. Hell yeah, I agree with you.
It had a lot of
Yeah, I
promise, and the devs were out there saying, "Hey, we're working hard on content and everything like that." But as soon as you saw the developers go
Excuse
quiet,
me.
and as soon as you see EA doesn't even make a big deal that the game is going into their vault in EA Access,
Mhm.
those are two really big signs that the game is officially done. They're not going to be doing too much more with this.
Are they
They're
doing the
moving on.
DLC?
Shame.
What happened?
I was saying, are they going to be doing the DLC that they were talking about? Or is
This
that
is the
like
thing.
I would hope.
I-
I would
I
hope
was-
they hold their word, please.
Yeah,
Please
yes,
hold their
I
word.
agree. But I was reading about how they were supposed to show it off at E3, and then they pulled it because they weren't ready to show off whatever trailers, whatever content, and promise dates when they couldn't deliver. So they didn't have they didn't have a space for them in E3
This-
or for
this
EA
all-
Play.
This all comes down to, devs completely are just, delivering broken games. So many devs. There are so many issues with the games, and they're releasing them before they're, going to clean up those acts. And they rely on us as a consumer to take those games and make them better. And I think that's a problem.
Do you think
That's
that
not like
there's
the-
just too
that's not
much
like the
pressure?
first-
Hold on. Do
It's
you
not
think
like
that,
the first. Okay, I'll shut up.
Do you guys think that there might be too much pressure on the game developers these days to kind of rush out the games so that way they don't have delays? Because if they have a delay, then people complain. And then when the game comes out broken or there's stuff not working right, then they complain anyways because the game was rushed out. So is it a problem with the industry forcing people to rush through making these games?
It's completely logical, Mel, because this is what we've been going through. Even the coalition, I played with Super. I was pissed. I was so mad that we couldn't play through the campaign together. And I played by myself and it was great. Okay.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play with him. You know what I mean? And we couldn't, it kept me having to drop out, come back in, and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that was the problem that I had. And I love Gears to death. Like Gears 5 is probably one of the best games I've ever played. But at the same time, they had their issues. And I feel like it was less issues than the games we're getting into now. I hear people all the time already, Borderlands 3 is broken. And I'm like, it's not broken. You gotta bear with people. Okay. But I feel like these devs are trying to release games before they're really, truly developed. And that's the problem.
Okay.
We need to build a wall.
You know, but you're right. But Dad says all games go into the vault. That's why you pay $20 a year. So,
Yeah, but no, this is different. Like, and here's another thing as well. Like, if it was going in, say it was going into EA Access maybe a few months before they start putting content out, like more content out, and showing what they've been like working on. I could see that because it would increase the player base. It would get people back into the game. But with them doing it at a completely silent moment and EA not promoting it at all, saying, hey, guys, look, don't you want to go play in the vault? Oh, we just got anthems in there and stuff. They're not saying anything about it. It just kind of slipped in there at midnight one night. You know what I'm saying? And that is a very bad sign, especially since at one point in time, EA being the publisher, they were looking at this game as one of those games that's really going to make money, have active users, really have a lot of gamers being involved in, and of course paying for skins and stuff like that. And just by them slipping it into the vault without saying anything shows you that they don't really care about it. They moved on, and if they moved on, you know, EA's not afraid to tell the devs that are working on anything, hey guys,
BioWare.
It's time to move on. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it a shame, because I know so many people that have enjoyed BioWare games, and we're at this point now where they've been completely consumed by another company. And that's what I like about Microsoft. I feel like they're letting people do what they want, and sometimes it might not be the right thing, but in the end, that's gonna attract other people with big ideas that might not be right. Look at Kojima, dude. Death Stranding, I'm sorry. That game just, I don't even know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Trump, and it only makes common sense.
And in the end, the fact is that we
Sean
feel
Murray.
the way we feel about a game. And if we don't, we don't. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I've never seen the attraction for people that never played Gears to love a game so much.
You know what I love about Crispy? OhSnap, no matter what we are talking about,
Yep.
we can talk about anything. We could talk about breakfast on a Thursday morning. He will reference Gears, no matter what. And I'm pointing to our closet, like Crispy's in our closet right now. Like, he will.
You're in the closet,
somehow,
Crispy?
some way, tie it to Gears. Like, it's amazing.
He has a
Hell
love
yeah.
for the Gears game. Crispy, please
Gears
get
head
out
all
of our
day.
closet.
Yeah, Crispy.
Sean Murray's under the couch. Crispy's in the closet.
I've seen Xbot talk about it more than me, just saying.
True story.
Oh, hold on. What are you trying to say?
I don't like
Gears
where
head
this
now.
is going.
Hey, is EA Access a good value?
This campaign could possibly be, and I haven't beat it yet, but could possibly be the best Gears story I ever played, in my opinion. Like, it is.
I'm gonna
building
tell
up
you
to
right now,
that.
I'm probably not even close to where you are, and I could feel the anticipation, and that's something that you want to get through it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what Rod did. He said, I want to make people get through it. You did you beat it yet, Super? Because you
yes, dude. I'm being honest. I thought the campaign. It felt like half of a campaign. It feels like they took half the campaign out, and there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. Like I was all excited about one character, then they don't talk about him anymore. Then he just appears in like the fourth act, or I don't know. It just seems choppy and unfinished, or they took half of it out for Gears 6. I don't know.
I know it's an Xbox game. I'm sorry, Super.
No, I have an Xbox.
so.
I like Xbox games.
I like Xbox game.
Oh well,
Crispy, do you have a Gears hug
4 years.
pillow? A hug pillow?
His safe space is just a bunch of Gears posters in the corner. He's like, I'm
Hey,
going
don't
to my
talk about
safe
my
space.
room like that.
Oh, snap.
Damn straight.
like to see
See,
that,
that's
Fox.
what I
I
said.
can
Foxy
totally
needs to
see
come
that.
on here.
I have a gear shrine, baby.
Yeah.
Don't
He's got
worry
like a
about it.
full size like Marcus Phoenix cutout like next to a lounger with a whole bunch of Gears posters, and that's her safe
Sir,
space.
don't assume. It's actually Kate now. Don't assume.
Oh! Yo, she is an awesome character too, by the way.
Yes. Yo, that character development. But anyway,
I want to see your shrine. Are you going to
how do
share
we
your
get back to
shrine?
Gears? That's so cute.
Xbox did it.
What? Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
blame
not
us.
complaining. We could do a whole freaking podcast of
You
Gears,
blame
but
the bomb on that one, aka the bomb.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a bad explosion on my part, and I am sorry.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about other than Gears?
Hold on, my girlfriend wants to add something.
Hi,
Come
girlfriend.
here, girlfriend. What?
Did
I
you say
know.
dumb girlfriend?
What
Are you
want to say
pressuring
about
her?
Gears of War? Say it.
Pressuring her.
Oh, did you guys?
Oh, shit.
I didn't hear it.
She said, "Gears
I'm
of
gonna
War, duck." But with
I'm
an
gonna
S.
act like I didn't hear what I heard.
Oh my!
You know,
She's the one that did the
Sonic-
review. 6 out of 10.
you need to stop.
Xbox.
You need to stop brainwashing your girlfriend, man. I'm just saying, let her think for herself when it comes to the game, man.
Experience your
She just
own
plays.
stuff.
She just plays phone games. Oh wait, Gears of War is already on phones now.
Oh, tell her Gears Pop. She'll love it. She'll
Yeah.
love it.
I'm sure she will.
And
Nice.
well, dude, if you have her play under your email for your Xbox, you'll get all like the game benefits.
Are you trying
from-
to have him swindle
No,
his
thanks.
girlfriend into earning him
No,
stuff?
I am just trying to have him use her for something constructive.
Whoa.
So
I can't wait for Halo
essentially,
Farmville.
yes was the answer, bot.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
No, come on, Crispy.
Crispy's like, my girlfriend already does that for me.
Compare-
Oh, shit.
Dun, dun.
My girlfriend's probably watching right now. She's such a sweetheart.
Hi, Crispy's
Aw.
girlfriend. Maybe if you're here.
But I just gotta know. So if I go to Dave & Buster's and I play the Halo game, can I get a Chivos too?
Oh damn. There was something that was linked to my account. Like you can link your Xbox account, and I believe they like have goodies for playing the arcade game.
Are you
What kind of
serious?
goodies?
Serious.
That was a joke.
You
I am
actually,
serious.
you actually get achievements for Gears Pop. I know that.
Yeah.
They did have something as far as rewards go, but I don't remember what it was.
Isn't that's freaking cool though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're out at Dave & Buster's, man. You knock back a couple beers.
Yeah,
like,
because I was like, oh, we can connect our Xbox account and get. I don't remember what it was, but
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I was just joking, but now I'm interested. Fuck. That just bit me in the ass.
She
Dun,
brought up
dun,
a great
dun.
point.
I did, didn't I?
Foxy got bit in the ass.
Yeah,
That's all I heard.
That was the point.
Tyler said Gears Pop is great. I have no desire to download that nor play it. I see people posting about it on Twitter, and it's kind of cute, but
I played it for a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's a mobile game, and you know how I feel about mobile games.
you love them.
That's the one thing that Rod said is I want it to be cute. I want it to be like,
More
you
Gears.
know,
Xbox, don't worry, Battletoads will be on phone pretty soon. every Android
cell phones
device.
cannot take. Cell phones do not have the power to run that arcade game. Okay.
It's too much beat 'em up action.
My Atari has the power to run that game.
No,
Just-
no,
Wow.
definitely doesn't. Dude, any system that could make a ball look like a straight square does not have the power to run Battletoads, okay? Yeah,
And
that's
then-
right. That's right.
I played on the Atari at 2 frames per second.
Yeah.
Foxy,
It looks like a phone game.
you
It does,
enjoyed Call of
Battlefront.
Duty? A lot, little.
Yeah.
How'd it look?
Oh my god, okay, so it looked like COD, right?
Mhm.
Bot was right about that. It looked just like COD, but it ran pretty smoothly. The guns was really nice. There's a couple of guns that you've used in other COD games, and they have them here, like the M4, the AK, and they just feel better when you're shooting them. They feel nice. The recoil isn't crazy or anything like that. The MP5, the usual, just like all the other games as well. But yeah, nice maps. I had fun playing it with my friend, especially because I met her in COD back on the 360.
Nice.
All the way in 2008? So we've known each other forever now. And now we're playing the new COD and just like reminiscing. Like, oh, this gun feels like this, or this gun feels like that, or this map looks like this. And it was really fun. I liked it. I just didn't care for the PlayStation controller, especially the
Yeah.
triggers and stuff where you're shooting. It doesn't feel comfortable. So I can't wait to like play it on the Xbox next weekend. And I'll know
So-
for sure how I like it because I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
Nice.
You know,
nice.
Fox, when it comes to the DualShock 4, I know a lot of
Pile
people
of
complain-
duty.
a lot of people complain about where the thumbsticks are, but
Mm.
that's not even my biggest complaint when it comes to that controller. The thing just falls apart on you, yeah. Like
Oh, the thumb grip?
the thumb grips come
Oh, yeah.
off. They peel off like nothing. To me, the triggers, they feel thin and fragile.
Yeah, I don't
I-
like the triggers. Mm-mm.
And,
And spongy. They feel
But
spongy as
you
well.
can use an Xbox controller on your PlayStation, which
Yeah,
is
how
pretty
about
cool.
this?
I would never hurt my Xbox controller like
Play
that.
Xbox.
Don't change the
Foxy has
controller.
respect for her toys, okay?
It's tainted.
Yes.
The meat's tainted.
That white elite, is a good controller. I gotta say, if you can get it on discount, get it now.
We can't buy white controllers anymore because it's past Labor Day.
I was wondering where the hell you were going with that. I
Racist.
approve.
I
I
got
approve.
my new controller the other day, and Xbot thought I threw it because I got pissed off at a game. But my controller's dirty now. I don't like having a white controller.
Oh
At all.
no!
I need a
Dirty,
new one,
dirty
actually, Bot. Thank
controller.
you.
Put it in bleach. See what happens.
You know
Yeah,
what?
just
Lime
dip it right in
juice.
bleach.
I've been cleaning everything with lime juice lately. The shit's amazing.
Yo, the
Nice.
sidewalk,
Nice.
the sidewalk going on of our backyard porch is beautifully white. Yeah.
Only like little drips of it, though. Anyways, I don't even know what the fuck we're
Fastback
talking
finally
about.
has something meaningful to ask in Twitter for the first time. He says, "Do you think crossplay with PC has an effect on Xbox Live?" And I will say that I went on PC on Gears 5, and it's like pinpoint accuracy. All I have to do is put the mouse right on his head, then patow. So I hope that
and then patow.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
That's not
Good
even
luck
a
doing that
word.
on Gears when people are bouncing around all over the place.
don't matter. I could get a
Snatch
headshot
is
every
already
time.
sticking,
Give me a sniper.
okay?
I can get a
Stick.
headshot every time. Yeah, this crossplay thing's gonna screw stuff up for console players. I'm just saying.
I've never felt. I've had PC crossplay with Gears since not the 360. What? Since the last Gears 4. My bad. And
2.5
I've never
years ago.
I've never felt like they were overpowered or anything like that.
I
unless they were camping with a sniper or like a certain gun in the distance a lot, but I wouldn't obviously keep going back
Whoa.
there. I would try to go around them every time and flank them, but I think that's the only time I've ever felt like, oh shit, of course that's the PC guy. He's keeping his distance because
But,
if we were up close,
Well, they
this
can
wouldn't
make
be
their
happening.
they can make their field of view like a lot bigger and shit too. Like I was messing around with all the settings on it.
No, that's
But
fine, like
apparently-
for Battlefield, but that doesn't matter in Gears. That's not going to help you.
Apparently, Dr. Disrespect is not as good as Foxy. Just saying.
Challenge him.
Oh,
Both
I'm about
of
to tweet
you.
him right now. Just a challenge.
Both of you challenge him. Please.
I'll put
Somebody's
my
gotta
money. I'll put my money
Foxy's better than me.
on
Foxy's
Foxfire.
better than me. I ain't gonna.
You know, not for
bullshit.
anything. If
Foxy
he ever
will
said
drop
anything
shot your
about,
face.
like, if he
Oh,
ever
shit,
said anything
Mel.
like that about
Sorry.
Halo, I would be challenging him. So one of you guys got to do this here.
Stick
shit.
figure. That's not in the chat.
I'll
Sorry.
challenge him. I don't give a shit. He'll have a chance with me. He's better off having a chance.
But like you said, he already had his moment, and he's done with the game. So he'll be like, "I'm not challenging you."
I need to feel free.
My favorite part was
that'd be
when he
pretty
was
funny.
doing the math. He was like, "It took 20 minutes to, I don't know, maybe download the game." He was like, "It took me 30 seconds to uninstall. You do the math," or whatever the fuck he said. I was just like, "What?
Like, dude, you just did the math. Like, why
What's that saying? You do the math." I don't know. He's just a fucking cracker.
Oh yeah, it's speaking of Apple gaming.
Wait.
That was a pretty good
What?
segue, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's 9
wow.
o'clock, bruh.
Oh,
Well, it's 8:57. But anyways, what about Apple
Supersonic is-
gaming?
Supersonic, you unathletic.
it's just another subscription. Apple's got their own Game
Start
Pass.
using that for everything. Like every time we're gonna diss somebody, oh, you're just unathletic. Xbot, you're pissing me off. You're unathletic.
But I just want to be free.
He just wants to play. He just wants to play 2K20.
I have the game paused right next to me, and I'm looking at the TV. I'm like, all right,
Hey, Bob,
Are you-
I think you have a problem.
I do.
I think he's doing
Oh,
double
Fox,
takes.
you've known me long enough. When I really like a game, you
Mm.
know I'm gonna play that game. Like,
Yep.
you saw
Halo.
Halo.
Halo 5, that's all he played.
So,
Hours and
Halo-
hours. Now
Halo
Destiny.
5, Destiny
Hours and
2,
hours.
and now NBA, and even within that, this is how good the Gears 5 story is so far. Because even within that, I will stop playing NBA, go and play like a level or two of Gears 5, and then go back to NBA. So
I
That's
think
good.
it's really weird that you just switch through games like that. Then he'll just go play Destiny. Me, I have to like stick with one thing for a while. I don't know. It just bothers me.
it
changing
starts
it.
calling me, and
I'm
with-
an ADHD gamer too. I hop around a lot.
well, with Destiny, they're doing like double infamy, and I'm trying to get my my dredging title. And
What the fuck is that?
If there was something
Destiny
better
people
than
know what I'm
Gears-
talking about.
If there was something better than Gears, I would play it.
NBA
Oh.
2K.
Bam.
There isn't. How about that? I think Butcherfan fell asleep.
Wake up, Van.
Good morning.
No, I'm here.
I hear the
Yeah,
kids.
I hear the little one.
I think she said don't go over there.
Yeah.
They're probably playing Roblox.
Yeah, they're both playing Roblox right
Oh
now.
no, not Roblox.
Xbot hates Roblox. Roblox is the devil.
Oh.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Hold on, real quick. One of the twins got really mad in a Roblox game. I looked at him. I'm like, "What's your problem? It's Roblox." Like, dude,
Yeah,
if
they
you're
start
getting mad
slamming
about
their
this,
shit, and I'm like, wow, calm down.
Stick, 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 stick.
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much, everybody in the chat for watching. Foxy, thanks for jumping in through the back door. We appreciate you. joining.
Surprise!
That was
Of course.
awesome. That was awesome. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. Fox, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to?
Twitter, playing Gears. Streaming it sometimes. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Yelling stick, 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 stick.
Foxy deals. Will you come on and do
No.
a Foxy deal sometime? I love
I don't do
those
deals
commercials.
anymore. Everything full price, sir.
Yes. Only deals for me, though. I need to know the
Yes.
deals.
Exclusive deals, Mel.
Yes. Woohoo. Supersonic, where can people find you? What are you up to?
Retro,
Take a breath, bro. Take a
Retro
breath.
Renegades Tuesday. Sorry. Whew. Okay, Retro Renegades Tuesday, and I don't remember anything else right
And
now.
playing Game Pass. What?
I'm
Game Pass
smoking
lover.
Smoking this hookah.
Hookah.
Smoking that crack.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Butcher Van, where can people find you? What are you up to?
They can
Roblox?
find me playing
Roblox?
Borderlands 3
And Roblox?
on PC.
On PC? Not on Xbox?
Nope. Because Xbox has a bunch of problems, and my Xbox is running like shit. So
Sad
I'm gonna
face.
play it on. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I think my Xbox is about to die, and I've
Put
seen on a lot of Twitter.
quick, put a Band-Aid on it. It's got to last until next year.
I know, right?
That's quite some time. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry to
running
hear
into all
that.
sorts of issues. It's starting to operate really slowly, and I don't know.
All right. Well, hang in there. Crispy Bomb, where can people find you? What are you up to?
I'm doing stuff and playing Gears. You know, it is what it is.
Are you streaming it though?
I'm playing Gears.
I have streamed it and nobody wants to watch me. So
That's because
I'm
everybody's
gonna-
playing Gears. So if everybody's playing it and everybody's streaming it, then who's gonna watch it? You know, you gotta.
Mind blown.
Wow, you just blew my mind. That is totally correct.
I think Dr. Disrespect needs to watch his stream so he can play it.
Can you guys make him like a?
Xbox doesn't even play Gears. Love it. Thank you.
Can you guys make him a tips video on how to not stick? That would be super. Send it to him. You know.
I'll do a video how to be free in Gears.
Gears 5, not sticky buns.
Sticky buns?
Not sticky buns.
Very nice. Xbot, where can people find you? What are you up to?
You can find me right here on YouTube. My channel is Xbot448. I am on Crab's channel every Wednesday for Xbox Nation or anti-Xbox Nation, whatever you want to call it.
Never heard of it.
Every Friday for Crossfire. And of course, next podcast on my channel every Saturday, 7 p.m. And then here every Sunday.
Meow, meow, meow.
Making fun of Sonic. That's what I do.
Everybody makes fun of Sonic. That's what we do.
Assholes.
He loves Game Pass.
No, I don't. I hate Game Pass. It's the devil.
Game Pass.
Get this guy a code for Game Pass. He's been hitting DMs on Twitter.
He needs like 7 years of Game Pass. Game Pass.
That is the worst Darth Vader
Excuse
ever.
me.
Pass.
You guys are like a horrible ad for I don't
You
know
talk
what.
about Game Pass, I don't care about Game Pass, you self-sponsor loving motherfucker.
This is the ad for abstinence. Anyways, you guys can find me on Twitter at GirlsCanGame22, over here on YouTube with the podcast, or on Mixer at OhSnap. It's Mel, guys. Everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. We will see you next time. What?
Don't mix your medication. Bye.
Game Pass.
Don't trigger me.
Bing, 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 bong. China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich. Bing, bing, bong. $1 million. Bing, bing, bong. It's Rubio. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. And by the way, bing, 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 bing. I love China. Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. How can you not love China? Bing, 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 bong. China.